What's up, guys? Welcome to the Chess Giant. This is Solomon Riddell, and today I will be counting down my picks for the top 5 players of the 2000s. The 2000s were a very interesting, let's be honest, a very chaotic time in the world of chess. Many conflicts arose about the World Championship format and the nature of chess competition as a whole. We saw many great players like Garry Kasparov go into retirement, and also many new talents like Carlsen, Aronian, Nakamura, and more rise to prominence. And in 2006, for the first time in 13 years, we at last had one undisputed world chess champion. I'm excited to break down this crazy decade and also celebrate some of its players who made a lasting impact on the history of chess. At number 5, we have Garry Kasparov. It's honestly difficult for me to even try to explain how much Kasparov meant to us chess fans. He dominated for years and gave us some amazing games to look back on and analyze. On March 10th of 2005, he chose to retire and walk away from chess competition. So many might wonder, and for good reason, why I put him on this list if he only played for half the decade. The answer again is his sheer dominance. From 2000 through to his retirement, Kasparov stayed at the very top of the leaderboard in terms of rating. He was no longer the world champion, but his rating and tournament performances speak for themselves. July of 1999 and January of 2000 saw Kasparov hit the ELO rating of 2851, which at the time was the highest chess rating achieved by anyone ever. His retirement, coming during this time when he was still consistently playing at an absurdly high level, left us all in a bit of shock. But he chose to go out on a high note and remains one of the best, if not the best, to ever play the game, and certainly contributed to the betterment of chess as a whole. Number 4 brings to us Ruslan Ponomariov, who had a very good decade competitively, always staying in the mix of top rankings and elite tournaments. He was the runner-up for the Chess World Cups of 2005 and 2009. He was the FIDE World Chess Champion from 2002 to 2004, achieving this notable accomplishment only at 18 years old, becoming the youngest person to ever do so. The Ukrainian Grandmaster described his style of play as universal, and studying his games, he does indeed possess an unusually wide spectrum of abilities, tools, and tactics that he smartly utilized, always aiming to make the best move in front of him. For those of you looking to improve your own strategy and game, I highly recommend checking out a few of Ponomariov's games to see what you can learn. At number 3, we have Veselin Topalov. Topalov always crafted a difficult experience for his opponents with his aggressive yet sound style of play. He racked up many impressive accomplishments in the 2000s, including becoming the FIDE World Chess Champion in 2005, winning the same year's Chess Oscar, and happening to be Kasparov's final opponent. He defeated Kasparov and continued to win many more matches, soon ranking number 1 worldwide from April of 2006 to January of 2007. He lost the spot by a couple marks, regained it in October of 2008, and held on to it for the rest of the decade, continuing to play elite chess throughout the 2010s, showing amazing longevity by still remaining in the top 20 as of this video. The number 2 spot belongs to Vladimir Kramnik. The Russian Grandmaster defeated Garry Kasparov in 2000 to become the classical world chess champion, a title he held onto until the unification match of 2006. So let's hit the rabbit trail for a minute and break down why this was so significant. You may have noticed this video throwing around the term world champion a lot. You're probably wondering how there can possibly have been so many. The answer stems from a rough split that took place in the World Championship cycle in 1993. Since Wilhelm Steinitz first claimed the title in 1886, there had always been one world champion at a time, and as it should be. But 1993 saw FIDE strip Kasparov of his title due to tensions between the player and the organization. And suddenly we had two world champions, one FIDE, one classical. Years later, tensions subsided, and both sides agreed to play one match to again crown one undisputed world champion. This match took place in late 2006 between Vladimir Kramnik and Veselin Topalov. Kramnik emerged the victor and became the first undisputed world champion since the split took place. Needless to say, Kramnik dominated the entire decade with his world championship pedigree. He stayed at the top of the leaderboard for years and became a fan favorite, and his retirement in 2019 was a great loss for the chess world. He made the game of chess better, and it was an honor to see him play for so many years. Lastly, at number 1, we have the same player who ranks second on our 2010s list, Viswanathan Anand. This 5-time world champion, 6-time chess Oscar winner, 2-time world rapid chess champion, continued building his resume as one of the best ever in the 2000s. Anand was the FIDE world champion from 2000 to 2002 and the undisputed world champion from 2007 to 2013. If this wasn't impressive enough already, he was one of the first players to ever break an ELO rating of 2800 in the year of 2006. He won many elite tournaments and has repeatedly visited the worldwide number 1 spot. As I record this video in 2020, Anand is still ranked 15th in the world. In 1992, he was ranked 5th. Dropping only 10 spots in 28 years truly speaks to the longevity of his career. And I believe Anand is going to be one of the world's best for as long as he decides to continue playing. His impact is more than noticeable, and even today, years later, I always enjoy following his tournament games. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section who you have as your top 5 players of the 2000s. Of course, these rankings are subjective. It's cool if you disagree, and I'm super excited to see your picks. Thanks for watching today's video. If you'd like to watch another one, you can click or tap up here. And I've got a lot more high quality chess content on the way. So if you'd like to subscribe, you can click or tap down here. I really appreciate your support.